Biggest blockbuster trade at the deadline. Kyle Kuzma going to the Bucks. No, for real though, Kyle Kuzma does get traded to the Milwaukee Bucks. The Wizards get Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, and it doesn't say the year, and a first-round pick swaps. I don't think some of these are going to be saying the year, whatever. That's the point of the trade. Kuzma off the Wizards. Bucks get him to replace Chris Middleton. What do you guys think of this trade? Personally, I'm not a big fan. I don't know. It's like more of a vibe ruiner than anything. I don't think Kyle Kuzma in the year 2025 is that much of an upgrade over Chris Middleton. The way he's been playing this year, he's been shot chucking, taking a lot of bad shots, playing a lot of meaningless basketball. I don't know if he's going to be able to translate that to a winning environment. Maybe he will. He's done it earlier in his career, but last couple of seasons, he's kind of taking on a new role on the Wizards, just shot chucking and not really having any type of filter when he plays. So we'll see if that translates. And I think Middleton, although he's really injury prone and he's kind of on the back end of his career, you know, he won a championship with Giannis. You know, he was reliable for you in the playoffs as a go-to scorer. Is Kyle Kuzma going to give you that? I doubt it. You do have Damian Lillard, so there's that. But you also give up a first-round pick swap and your first-round pick this year, AJ Johnson, who was doing really well in the G League for you, so you'll never get to really develop him. So I don't know. I don't hate it, but I don't really like this trade either. I just think it's a nothing trade for Milwaukee that kind of just ruins the vibes of the team, if anything.
I feel like if anything, it might give him like a jump start because I feel like they were pretty stale in the past few years. Maybe bringing on someone like Kuzma, who in the past was able to be like a Swiss Army knife type of guy who can do certain things for the team. Granted, yeah, he went over to Washington. His role changed. He was asked to be a shot chucker on a losing team, but he might fit in well with this team with behind Damian Lillard and Giannis, which, you know, he was playing behind LeBron and AD in 2019. So maybe this might be the same vibe. So I think it's a pretty good W for the Bucks in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with Gabe here. I feel like Middleton on the Bucks is a bit stale since they've won the finals. He's been in and out of the lineup, dealing with injuries, and that could like give you a negative impact on your mentality and also can weigh on the team. And also, I feel like they had Drew Holiday at the time, and Damian Lillard is not Drew Holiday. It's a different type of play style. So him and Chris Middleton haven't really been working on the court together when Chris Middleton does play. So I feel like making this trade is like a jump start or a vibe like boost for the Milwaukee Bucks. You get a player that's maybe Chris Middleton is better, but at least you get a guy that can give you the same production, better rebounder, and then just gives you them more energy. So getting someone as in like Kyle Kuzma's stature is good for them and gives them a chance to get some juice before the finals and the playoffs. So they have a chance now to be contenders, I'd say, with this trade.
I like it.
I think personally, they kind of needed some more perimeter defense. Looking at what else they did during the deadline, which is literally nothing, I think this is why I don't like the trade. He's kind of redundant on their team. They already have a guy like Bobby Portis. You know, Giannis is going to play the four consistently. I think they just kind of could have used another position, a perimeter defender, another guard that can score maybe off the bench for you, like a Terry Rozier-esque caliber player. Nothing too crazy, but somebody that could come in and provide that type of spark. So, you know, guys like Colin Sexton and Jordan Clarkson were moved. I thought maybe some of those guys, but I thought they just could have used players at other positions more importantly, and seeing that Kyle Kuzma was their only move with their only contract that they traded, which was Chris Middleton. I just thought that was just underwhelming for what they needed.
Marcus Smart would have been a good pickup.
Yeah, it would have. His contract's kind of crazy though.
Yeah,
but you still get like at least a 17-point per game scorer, a guy that hustles, can fit in your system seamlessly, and a rebounder. So there's positives that come with it. But yeah, the defense is going to be suspect. But you did get Jericho Sims from that deal as well. So at least you get another center that can at least substitute for Brook Lopez.
We don't got a cap. It's all good.